plug. So I've just got finished emptying the dish rack. They washed the dishes on their own. They did not use the dishwasher at all. So there was nothing in the dishwasher. And so I am now putting up the dishes. There's a couple over here that are clean that I need to go ahead and put up as well. Okay. And so now all of the dishes, I'm noticing there's, looks like a coffee mug or two missing. So all of the dishes have been put in their rightful place. And I'm just going around and wiping down. You always want to check and make sure that the Keurig is good. The little drip tray, that's another big one when cleaning Airbnbs. And don't be afraid to move the appliances and wipe behind them, because there's all kinds of crumbs and different things that can again get behind appliances. And so it's just important to make sure that you wipe down and wipe behind and under all appliances. I like to spray my rag versus actually spraying the actual surface, just in case the product doesn't react to a particular surface. So I am currently busy this week. I have 3 cleanings today. I have 2 cleaners out, and I'm doing this biggest unit right here. And then I have a meeting because I just took on 2 buildings. And so I have a meeting to tour one of the buildings with my new cleaner. Which is why I'm trying my best to get out of here no later than 1 o'clock. The oven looks good inside, so there's no need for me to clean that right there. I'm always also paying attention to the cabinets, if there's anything dripping on or down the cabinets, as well as looking in them. You want to also make sure that you are looking at the outside of the cabinets, because nobody wants to check into an Airbnb and see stuff drip down the cabinets. Like, it's just not a good look at all. I'm going to kind of go out of the frame, but I will continue to talk. I'm just over here cleaning this cabinet, countertop space over here. And again, moving all of my appliances so that I can get underneath and around them. And that ensures that there are no crumbs left on the countertop, because I'm telling you right here and right now, I have received complaints from guests saying that there were crumbs on the countertop. That is a turnoff, and I can't say that I blame them. Over here, I'm going to continue to go ahead and open up cabinets that I did not open up initially, just to check and make sure that everything looks okay and nothing looks out of whack. And over here, it's a couple of wonky looking things, so I'm just going to fix that really fast. And there it is. Also, just to ensure that there are are no groceries left behind. So see, again, opening up cabinets, I found the coffee mug. So it's actually not missing, it was just put in the wrong place, which happens from time to time. Spices and different things are okay to leave in the home for the next guest to use. Just make sure that those items are not expired. And so you want to always kind of just keep a check, make sure they're not empty, like that's empty, that has something in it. And make sure they're closed too, because that's a big deal. And a lot of times, as far as spices, sometimes it'll just say it on the bottom, but like I said, I like to just kind of double check and make sure everything looks like it's supposed to. And it does. Okay? We got a jug of water that was left behind that we are going to pour out and then dispose of in the recycling bin. I'm going to move my phone so y'all can see what I'm doing over here, which is I'm about to clean out this refrigerator. I'm going to grab a new rag. I love to clean. I love doing this on a daily basis. There's not a building or a house that I pick up that I don't go in and put my hands on the work myself, just so I can get a feel for how long it takes. I've been doing this since 2015 and came out of corporate in 2018. And I've made more money doing this than I ever have on most days, not every day, but on most days, I get to walk to the beat of my own drum by doing something that I love. I can adjust my schedule. I wasn't always able to do that. I got pregnant at 17 and had a baby. So all I knew from a young age was that I had to work. And so I got out here and I started working and landed some pretty good positions in corporate. However, I just kept getting bored. The more and more the higher up I went, or whether once I got a new position and I mastered it, And so I just knew at that point that corporate was not for me, and I needed to figure out and find my something. So I did. Okay, so it looks like we have some hamburger patties in here. So we're gonna dispose of these because they're open. If the pack wasn't open, and it was brand new, I might would take it with me. But because it is open, that wouldn't be something that I would take with me. And all of my cleaners are trained to understand that, if it's not open and it's food items that's left behind, you are more than welcome to take that with you if you feel comfortable taking it with you. I'm just not ready to do all of that. Not today. So, but this is also why, again, it's very important to clean out the refrigerator and make sure that there's nothing left behind. Because guests will leave things behind from time to time. So, for my cleaners, I have what we call required pictures because there are just some things that I've noticed that get sometimes skipped or overlooked. And so they have to take, here in the kitchen, they have to take a picture of the refrigerator, the dishwasher, the microwave, and the oven. Those are all required pictures. So I would highly suggest that if you are a small business owner operating a cleaning service and you are looking to hold your cleaners accountable and making sure that they don't miss, skip, or forget anything, having a checklist is good, but sometimes when people are rushing, they just start to check off things. So making sure that you have those pictures, which is their proof of clean. It's also attached to their pay. How can you get paid if you don't show proof that you did the job? So that is what I started doing pretty much once COVID hit, because I had a bunch of Airbnbs, well, shortly after COVID, I had a bunch of Airbnbs, probably about 40 to 50 of them, and my cleaners would, sometimes they were more, sometimes they focused more on just making the money versus actually doing a good job. So they would forget things that they shouldn't forget because they have that checklist, but they would forget things. They would forget to empty out the dishwasher. They would forget to clean out the refrigerator, which is insane. They would forget to clean the microwave. But once I turned it into a required picture, it was hard for them to forget because, again, you must take a picture of those items showing that you did that task versus me just taking you at your word as far as an honor system type deal. Because those are the moments when you will receive an email from a host saying that the guest is complaining because the dishwasher wasn't emptied out. And if you don't have proof that no, it was emptied out, then that really sucks. So we are now done with the refrigerator. It is sparkling clean, and I'm going to wipe this counter out and check these cabinets. Alright, and it looks like all is well. And so you